Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing that really well, as per the norm. And about time we got back to some proper craft beer, isn't it? I think it's been a while since I reviewed a proper craft beer as such. And we're off to Baron Brewing. Baron Brewing, I've never had a bad beer from, and Baron Brewing, in terms of a business, I think are pretty much a one-man band. I think it's Jack that does all the brewing, does everything, and he turns out the most amazing beers. So the one we're going to have a look at is called the Handsome Prince, and it's a 10% tipper. It's been a long time since I've done a tipper as well. Typical sort of Baron artwork, just very simple but effective. So it says the Handsome Prince, 10% tipper. It's ever so good. Do you know what? It's also in a 500ml can. Boom. Look at that. Simple 500ml can. I'm sure it is. It feels like it is. Yeah, it is. 10%er. And what I also like on the back is there's always a good write-up on the back. There's always a bit of information about how it's been brewed and what, you know, the brewing process, what it's gone through to produce this beer. It's all there. You can freeze that if you like. Pause it and you can have a little read. But as you can see, it's got Citra in it. Citra, 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 Citra. As you can see across there, if I can keep still. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And like I say, that last paragraph tells you all about the brewing process, what amount of grams of hops have gone in and at what stage. There's not many breweries that do that. In fact, I don't know of any that do that. So fair play to Jack at Baron Brewing. And I also need to thank my friend Pete who brought me this. I had a bit of a do on Saturday night. It was probably 50th birthday bash party, about number 4. Even though my birthday was in July. Did do a barbecue on Saturday, had a load of people over, and my good friend Pete from childhood, he came over and he brought me some beers, and this is one of them. So definitely got to review it. One, because it's a Baron beer, and two, because it's from my friend Pete. So Pete, thank you very much, mate. Let's get on with this one. Let's get this one in a glass, see how she looks, how she sniffs, and how she tastes. It's been a while since I said that. It used to be my catchphrase, didn't it? I used to say that on every video, but I haven't done that for probably well over a year, if not longer. My friend Pete reminded me of that, and I was like, yeah, I don't really know why I came away from saying that. But there you go. Let's put that there. Let's get that Murphy's can out now. And you can't really see it, can you, there? But it's there. Anyway, let's have a look at the beer in the glass. Not much of a head, but I kind of expected that. There's a few floaty bits in there. We definitely have a little bit of flotation going on there, but look how thick that looks. Just thick chicken stock, super, super hazy. There is no seeing through that for love nor money. That looks thick. It's probably going to taste thick, but look at it. How good does that look? Let's get on the aromas. Let's have a sniff. Yeah, punchy Citra, nice grapefruit, definitely lime and lemon. Hoppiness as well. There's a bitterness on the aroma, which sounds strange that you can smell bitterness, but you can. It's the hoppiness. There's definitely a big hoppy vibe in there that just kind of gives you a bitter aroma. It just smells fruity. Maybe a bit of background of white melon. It smells amazing. Let's get tasting it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Pete. Yeah. I stopped drinking tippers quite a while ago, really. It's very rare that I have a tipper now, because I used to really enjoy them, and I think maybe I had too many. And it got to the point where I just didn't like them every time I had one. So I don't have them very often. In fact, I rarely buy a tipper. And I'm glad Pete has bought this for me, because it's a really good tipper. It's very good indeed. The mouthfeel is as you'd expect. It's epic. That 10%. Let's go again. Oh, it's sticky as well. That 10% is there, but not huge. Nowhere near offensive. It's just right. That's a really balanced tipper, and certainly in terms of the alcohol feel as well. It's got a beautiful herby-like bitter finish as well. A real kind of hop bitterness, almost a little bit dank, which is good. There's no harm in that, but it does finish beautifully. Kind of hoppy, floral, herby type, with a bit the kind of bitter finish sitting with that. That is glorious right at the back end. I absolutely love that. I quite often review what happens at the back before the front. Because it's just something I love. I love a beer that has that bitterness to it, kind of floral, herbal bitterness. I love that. So if I feel that quite quick, I'm happy. On the front, lovely sweetness. But yeah, it's the back. The way that finishes is incredible. Every mouthful so far, that's all I can think about. So let me have another bit, and I'll try and demonstrate or tell you about the beginning, because it is good. It's beautiful. That is a beautiful beer. Sweet at the beginning, sweet type melon, sweet type tropical vibe, maybe like a passion fruity vibe, that type of sweetness, mixing in with the citra in terms of the grapefruit, the lemon and the lime and the melon, and it's just beautifully balanced. Yes, I'm a Baron fanboy, no doubt about it. If it was a bad beer, I'd absolutely tell you. You'd know that if you follow the channel. But that's glorious. That balance is balanced all the way across the palate. It's just a beautiful beer, nicely at the right temperature as well. 10% ABV, 500ml can, and a glorious beer. The mouth feels fantastic. That 10%, like I say, is just about there that you kind of notice it, which I think adds to how good this is, because it's not huge on that alcohol vibe. Certainly I'm feeling down here, I can kind of feel the hoppiness. I can feel that it might repeat on me, so I'm going to have to take that very slowly and drink it at a moderately, a slow pace, because I think it will repeat. But I've kind of got that hoppiness kind of coming down the chest now, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it does tell me that's going to repeat. But that is a glorious beer from Baron. What a great job Jack has done producing that. The Handsome Prince 10% TIPA, superb. Highly recommend it. Don't know where Pete got it from. I'm sure you'd probably get it direct from Baron. Highly recommend it, or maybe it's on Trembling Madness, who knows. I don't know what the cost of that is going to be. I'd imagine it's in the £8 mark. I would have thought. It's worth it. There you go. It's an absolutely beautiful beer. I'm all done. Thank you very much for watching. Again, thanks for the beer, Pete, and I will see you all soon on another video. You take care.